So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is SallieKlaus, and nowadays I'm using my real name, that is Salome Miller, for from to other social media. So yeah, you can also check Salome Miller. And today I have a visitor. It's been a minute, but like I always promise you, I'm back. Motherhood is taking me well, and I really hope. I think we are going to be now more active in YouTube. We're going to bring you a lot of content. We're going to give you a lot of tips, like always, more stories, and wonderful things on the plan. So, without wasting a lot of your time, thank you for being there. Thank you for subscribing. And please, before even you start watching the video, give it a like, yeah? Like the video. And maybe you need to share to someone who you want to inspire or you want to give this kind of the tips, because we have a young girl here who I supported on her relocation back from her country to Germany. So now let me give her the mic. She tell us what's her name, how old she is, where she come from, and since when she came in Germany.
Um, Hi guys, my name is Sylvia Wairimu. I come from Kenya. I'm now in Germany. I'm 22 years old and I'm currently doing FSJ, and I landed in Germany on Wednesday, 1st of October. Yeah.
Okay. So Sylvia, before you go to the future and the process, just let me know the idea of you coming to Germany. As of first of all, the things made you to choose Germany, not Austria, not Finland or Holland. I always want to hear from my viewers. And also, how did you get the idea of FSC? It's very important.
Um, I chose Germany because it is the only country that offers the FSJ program for young people, for the youths. And also Germany has a very improved technology and the healthcare system. Since back in Kenya, I used to work in the healthcare system. I used to work with kids and people with different disabilities, and I was looking for something or a program that can help me improve my skills in the disability sector, and also help me gain more knowledge on how to care and improve the way of lives of the people with disabilities back home in Kenya. And when I was doing my research, Germany was the only country that was offering this program. And also, I had all the requirements that Germany wanted. That's why I chose Germany. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, genau. Um, so first of all, how did you know me, or how did you get to know that Sally is going to help me to, to, because you did your research, and then came SallieKlaus. Then how and maybe where did you find maybe one of my videos, or yeah, how did you get to know me?
Okay, first of all, when I was doing my research, I first researched on Google about the FSJ program. And then when came to know what it is about, I went on YouTube and started looking for videos or people who have been through this process before or who are talking about this process. And when I went to YouTube and searched about the FSJ program, the first video that came up was your video with June. It was the
Wow,
first video that
that's
came up, yeah.
okay.
So after I watched it,
Mhm.
I was interested. I became more interested in this program. I clicked on your channel, I subscribed, and then I looked for more videos,
Okay.
and I saw the rest of the videos that you've done with the previous FSC Atlas. Yeah.
Okay. Ah, wow. That's amazing. That motivates me more now to even put more gas and more energy on the that kind of interesting stories, because they inspired you. That's why you are here. So let's talk about you approached me on Instagram. I remember because if I go back to the stories and you had deduced. So let us start. So you decide you June's story interested you, and then you decided you want to come to Germany. You start watching other videos. You got interested. So how did you start? Did you wait for me to, or did you start doing something? Did you use June's information? How did you do that?
So after listening to more other videos, the first thing I did was register for German classes, since after doing my research, um, I now knew what I wanted, and I decided that I want to start this program. So the first thing I did was to join the German classes, since in your videos you always say that when one approaches you, you need to know German, you need to have reached the B1 level. Yeah, so I immediately joined B1 classes. A1 classes, yeah.
That's what I wanted. Yeah. I wanted to correct you because you didn't do B1, yeah, you know. So and then I started asking for consultation, and you paid.
Yeah.
Send me the message. Hey Sally, this is me. I consulted, and then I give you an appointment. And I remember in this appointment, do you remember what I told you in the consultation? The kind of the questions, what I told you to do. Can you remember? Okay. Um, let me just make the whole story short. I remember I told you because it was good that you are doing A2 or A1 and A2, and then I told you to go and do B1. And once you did the B1, I told you to go. When you have the B1 and you have passed it, to come back to me, and exactly that was what you did. So you came last year around June or July, and then this year March you came back to me and you're like you did what I told you. So let's talk about there. So after you did the German, the language you passed, actually had not done your exams. So I would like to maybe the important steps to say so that people can learn from there.
So what happened was, before I did my exams, I had already booked an appointment at the German embassy in Nairobi, since in Kenya currently it takes 1 year before you get an FSJ appointment at the embassy. Yes, so I had booked my appointment last year in June.
After consultation, actually.
Yes. After consultation last year in June, I booked my appointment. That was when I was in the middle of my A1 classes. So I booked my appointments so that when I reach B1, my appointment would have been closer. So I received an email for in March that my appointment is going to be on May 6th. And I had not yet done my B1 exams. So I approached Sally and I told her everything. And I told her everything.
And that's where magic happened.
Yeah, that's where magic happened. So Sally, she helped me and I got my interview. And then I had not yet done my B1 exams. I did my B1 exams after my interview, and luckily I passed all the 4 modules. Then I went back to Sally with my exam certificate. Yeah.
So let me explain what happened there. So you came back on April, exam was not yet done, and we said actually she was like, Sally, my appointment is in May, and she came end of March. So for me that was so short time. Actually she was supposed to come back there around January, February. So I told her, I won't promise you, but I'm going to do my best. And luckily it was her day. So I got her company, and first of all, I was in love with her story. If you hear her story, you see her CV, anybody would love it. And I knew that's why I was like, okay, It is like 2 months different, but I'm going to do my best. What the company does is not in my power. How she interview, I told her to give her best, not to worry, not to, just be you, give the information, talk the German. She was speaking good German. So for me, I was like, it will work. And thank God it worked. But the company was slower, or the process of visa was very near. So I think there you got clever. Before even I told her, she had already. You want to talk there?
I approached Sally on late March, and we only had a month to my interview appointment at the embassy. So that was a very short period for me to have gotten my FSJ contract. So a week to my interview, I wrote an email to the embassy and asked them to postpone. I requested them to postpone my interview appointment to July because I told them the truth. I told them I had not yet received my contract. I told them it was coming in June, and I had still not yet received my B1 exam results, which those two documents are the most important ones for you to go to the interview. If you might have all the other documents, but if you don't have those two, your German certificate, B1, and your contract, there is nothing they are going to do for you. So I told them that I've not yet received those two.